With a week to go until the Winter Olympics kickoff, entertaining and decor stylist Gregory Fast is here to help us to host an easy yet interactive Olympic party.
Yes.
Gregory, thanks for being here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for supplying us with some, this is Fast on the back, supporting your sister.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about why the Olympics is such a fun party to host for.
This is a great one. You know what? It's all about Canada kind of coming together to support and seeing what our athletes can bring home for us. You know, the Winter Games come once every 4 years, so it's a pretty special moment. A lot of people know athletes that may be at the Olympics or have a favorite sport, so it's really a fun time to sort of get together and watch these iconic moments happen. Yeah,
and especially during the winter, I find like things can be so hard because it's just the weather itself, so any kind of celebration, I'm here for.
Now's that dry time, for sure.
But we have something, maybe not on the dry side, so it's more of an alcoholic boost. So tell me a little bit about some of this Caesar bar that you have set up.
Absolutely. So, you know, hospitality, when we're hosting, we always want to hit someone when they walk in the door with something refreshing right away. So I always like to have a cocktail ready to go. In this case, I'm setting it up as a bit of a self-serve. So you might help your guest make their first one there, but then they're more than welcome to help themselves to all the little details. So on a Caesar bar, of course, we got our classic vodka and clamato juice. You know, try mixing in some other things. We've got tequila and gin there as well, if you want a little twist and becomes a bit of a conversation starter. And then all the garnishes that go along with it, you know, all the spices and horseradish, and it becomes a bit of a snack as well, right? Everyone loads these up, and then at the end of it, you've got pepperettes, you've got bacon, you've got all these beautiful things in here. So it's a snack and it's a drink, and it gets them ready to go for the party. It's
a whole, like, meal in itself that people are able to just continue to keep that party going right from the second they walk through the door. And I also noticed that the elements that you have today are very Canadian-esque, right?
Absolutely. How iconic is the Canadian Caesar bar?
Yeah. It's so great. Okay, so we also have a poutine bar, which couldn't be more Canadian.
Absolutely. So keeping with that trend, you know, as a host, I kind of want to be out of the kitchen. I want to be watching the game. So I want to do something easy that my guests can enjoy. It's a little bit interactive for them. So maybe like 10 minutes before puck drop or before opening ceremony or whatever game you might be watching, you can lay out hot fries. I've done a brisket with it. I've added toppings as well, like bacon and green onion and mushrooms. And then of course we need hot gravy as well. I'm serving hot gravy right out of the pot to make sure that it's melting that cheese. But we can absolutely, you know, load it up, and we got those iconic the wooden forks, you know. So it just makes it really easy for guests to enjoy. And I like using more of a ceramic bowl if you're in the living room or something like that. You know, it's easy to hold on to. You got your brisket, and you can fill it all out, and guests can keep helping themselves and really enjoy it.
But you mentioned the key to keep the host out of the kitchen, because you want to enjoy the festivities.
I want to watch the game too. Absolutely.
So when would this prep have to start to kind of make for that seamless transition?
So maybe about 30 minutes before, you know, your guests are arriving, or for that game time, you want to have your oven hot, you want to have your stove hot. Make sure that these things are ready to hit the table, you know, for that 10-minute before games start, and then everyone can enjoy, and they can sit down and you know, have their nibble, have their drink while they're watching these iconic sporting moments. When you're setting up the party, what are some decor tips to keep in mind if you're trying to make it look, you know, very Olympic themed in your house? For sure. I mean, we have a lot of cultures in Canada, so of course leaning into other countries that you might be watching as well. We're in Milan, so you might throw a little Italy theme on there, but you can't go wrong with the classic Canadian flag, the red and whites, you know, embracing that. I just did some quick red floral here this morning.
The jerseys.
And of course our jerseys. You know, I encourage our guests to also wear their favorite sporting team or whoever they may be cheering for, and that all becomes part of the decor too. This is so fun. I mean, I know that the Olympics start next week, so when, I mean, these are for viewing parties that can happen really whenever, but when would you suggest something like this to take place? Absolutely. I mean, the roster of games is endless through the 2-week period that the Olympics is on. But you know what? Super Bowl is also coming up. So this works perfect for that as well if you're looking for some tips this weekend. So fun. I mean, I love these ideas. I'm a huge Caesar fan as it is, but I also love poutine. So these are some great tips that people can have. And if they want more information, where can they go? You can follow me at gregory.fast on Instagram. Fabulous. Thank you, Gregory. Thank you. And best of luck to your sister, who is playing in the Olympics as well. Thank you. We'll wish her very much. Good luck. All right. We will have all these details up on our website at chch.com/morninglive to help host your very own Olympic party at home. Thanks so much, Gregory. Thanks. Cheers.